Welcome to Anx English, your ultimate hub for making English fun, approachable, and totally doable. Do you ever find yourself stuck when trying to talk about your day in English? As a beginner, it can feel overwhelming to find the right words to describe your daily routine, whether it's for a conversation, a class, or just practicing on your own. That's the problem we're solving today. In this episode, I'm going to take you through my entire daily routine, sharing practical verbs and phrases you can use to describe your own day, from the moment you wake up to when you hit the sack. Stick with me until the end because you'll learn a ton of useful vocabulary, get fun challenges to boost your speaking and writing skills, and walk away feeling confident about talking about your day in English. Let's get started. Mornings are my absolute favorite, and I'm so excited to share how I kick off my day. I usually spring out of bed around 6:30, feeling energized and ready to tackle whatever comes my way. To get my blood flowing, I do a little happy dance. Yes, right there in my pajamas. It's a silly habit, but it puts me in a great mood. After that, I head to the bathroom where I splash cold water on my face to wake up fully. That cool splash is like a mini wake-up call. Then I brush my teeth to feel super fresh. Phrases like splash my face and brush my teeth are perfect for beginners to start describing their morning routine. Before I leave the bathroom, I sometimes give myself a quick pep talk in the mirror, like, "You've got this." It's a small thing, but it sets a positive tone. Next, I stroll to the kitchen where I brew a big mug of green tea. The calming aroma of green tea is my morning must-have. I whip up some avocado toast with a sprinkle of chili flakes for a bit of zing, and if I'm feeling extra fancy, I'll add sliced strawberries or a boiled egg for protein. Eating breakfast is such a cozy moment, and it gives me the energy I need for the day. Sometimes I'll sit by the window while I eat, watching the world wake up. Birds chirping, the sun peeking through. It's a simple joy that makes my morning special. After breakfast, I pick out my outfit and get dressed. I'm all about comfy but cute looks, like jeans paired with a bright sweater or a flowy top. I don't plan my clothes the night before. I just go with my mood, grabbing whatever feels right for the day. Then I slip on my sneakers, maybe throw on a scarf or a light jacket if it's chilly, and I'm ready to head out the door. Slip on sneakers, throw on a scarf. These are great phrases to add to your English vocab. Most days, I'm off to my job at a graphic design studio, a vibrant space filled with colors, sketches, and creative energy. Other days, I work from home, which has its own unique rhythm, but I'll dive into that later. Let's pause and recap those morning verbs for you. Wake up, spring out of bed, do a happy dance, splash my face, brush my teeth, give a pep talk, whip up breakfast, pick my outfit, get dressed, slip on sneakers, throw on a scarf, head out the door, go to work. These are fantastic for describing your morning, so here's a quick challenge. Pause the video and say 3 things you do in the morning using these verbs, like I wake up, brush my teeth, and eat breakfast. Say them out loud to practice your speaking, then keep watching for more. Before we move to the daytime, I want to share a quirky morning habit. Sometimes, before heading to the kitchen, I do a 5-minute yoga flow to stretch out and center myself. It's nothing fancy, just a few poses like downward dog or a gentle twist, but it makes me feel grounded and ready for the day. If you have a morning ritual that gets you going, I'd love to hear about it. Drop it in the comments below. Now, let's talk about the daytime where things get busy. At the graphic design studio, I settle at my desk, surrounded by mood boards and color swatches. I fire up my laptop and dive into my tasks, starting with checking emails. I reply to clients, answer team messages, and work on design projects like logos, posters, or social media graphics. Check emails, work on projects. These are super practical phrases for talking about your workday. Right now, I'm obsessed with a branding project for a small coffee shop. I'm designing their logo and menu, playing with bold colors and funky fonts to capture their cozy vibe. It's so fun to see a brand come to life. I also have brainstorming sessions with my team, where we toss around ideas for new campaigns or tweak designs based on client feedback. Brainstorming sessions are awesome for practicing English, especially if you're learning workplace vocabulary. Sometimes I have video calls with my team or clients to sync up or review progress, which keeps the day dynamic. If I'm working from home, the setup's a bit different. I settle at my home desk, plan designs, or edit videos for my side hustle as a content creator. I might also create digital mock-ups or research design trends to stay inspired. Whether I'm at the studio or home, I love the creative freedom of my work. Lunchtime is a highlight, no matter where I am. I keep it light and healthy with a chicken wrap stuffed with veggies or a quinoa salad with a zesty dressing. Sometimes I pack lunch from home to save time. I'll prep a sandwich or salad the night before. Other days, I grab a quick bite at a cozy cafe near the studio, maybe enjoying a bowl of soup with a crusty roll. Pack lunch, grab a bite. These are great phrases to describe your lunch routine. I often eat with colleagues, chatting about work or swapping funny stories, which is a great way to bond. After lunch, it's back to designing, planning, or wrapping up projects until the workday ends around 5:30 or 6. Let's add those daytime verbs to your list. Settle at my desk, fire up my laptop, check emails, reply to messages, work on projects, design logos, have brainstorming sessions, tweak designs, have video calls, plan designs, edit videos, create mock-ups, research trends, pack lunch, grab a bite, go back to work. These are perfect for talking about your day, so here's another challenge. Pause the video and say 3 things you do during your workday, like, I check emails, work on projects, and have lunch. Write them down to lock in the vocab, then come back for more. As the day winds down, I head home, kick off my shoes, and sink into the couch with a Netflix series. Maybe a thrilling mystery, a feel-good comedy, or a new documentary. Sink into the couch, watch Netflix. These are super relatable phrases for your evening. Cooking dinner is my unwind time, and I absolutely love it. I might stir up a veggie curry with fragrant spices, bake salmon with roasted greens, or try a new recipe like homemade pizza with fresh toppings. Cooking's like therapy for me, and experimenting with flavors keeps it exciting. After dinner, I tackle the dishes. Not my favorite task, but it's gotta be done. Tackle the dishes is a phrase we all understand, right? In the evening, I mix things up to keep things fresh. Some nights, I curl up with an adventurous novel, diving into a world of spies or far-off lands. Other times, I video chat with my besties to catch up on life, share laughs, or plan our next hangout. If I'm feeling active, I go for a jog around the park to clear my mind. It's my time to breathe deeply and let go of the day's stress. I always listen to music while jogging, upbeat pop, indie tracks, or sometimes a throwback playlist to keep my energy high. Listen to music, go for a jog. These are awesome additions to your vocab. Before bed, I brush my teeth again, Maybe scroll through Instagram to check out art inspo or funny memes, and hit the sack around 10:45. Hit the sack is such a fun way to say go to bed, and it's a phrase you'll love using. Sometimes I'll flip through an art magazine or sketch a quick doodle to wind down my creative brain. Evening routines are all about finding what relaxes you. So I'd love to hear yours. Share it in the comments. Let's recap those evening verbs. Head home, kick off my shoes, sink into the couch, watch Netflix, stir up dinner, bake dinner, try a new recipe, tackle dishes, curl up with a novel, video chat, go for a jog, listen to music, scroll Instagram, brush my teeth, flip through a magazine, sketch a doodle, hit the sack, go to bed. These are perfect for describing your evening, so here's a challenge. Pause the video and describe 5 things you do in the evening using these verbs, like I head home, cook dinner, watch TV, read a book, and go to bed. Say them out loud or write them down, then share them in the comments. I'm dying to hear about your evenings. To make this even more fun, let's dive into some extra habits that make my day unique. In the morning, I have this quirky ritual where I pick a word of the day while brewing my tea, like joy or focus. I try to weave that word into my mindset all day. It's a bit cheesy, but it keeps me grounded. At work, I sometimes take a quick break to doodle on a sticky note, sketching random shapes or patterns to spark creativity. In the evening, I love lighting a lavender-scented candle and journaling about my day. Journaling is a fantastic way to reflect and practice writing in English, so I highly recommend giving it a try. I'll write about what went well, what I learned, or even a funny moment, like when I spilled tea on my sketchbook this morning. Here's another story to keep you hooked. Last week, I tried a new morning routine where I swapped my green tea for a smoothie packed with spinach, banana, and almond milk. It was delicious, but blending it at 6:30 woke up my neighbor's dog, who barked like crazy. I had to apologize with a batch of homemade cookies later that day. Moral of the story: new routines are fun, but maybe check the noise level first. Have you ever tried a new habit that led to a funny moment? Share it in the comments. I love a good laugh. Let's do one more interactive bit. Imagine you're describing your day to a friend in English. Try this. Pause the video and record yourself talking about your morning, daytime, and evening using at least 10 of the verbs we've covered. Play it back to hear how you sound, and don't worry about perfection. It's all about practice. If you're feeling brave, write a short version in the comments. I'd love to see how you're using these phrases. Now, some advice for all you English learners out there. These phrases are super useful, but the magic happens when you use them. Try talking about your day with a friend, a teacher, or even yourself in the mirror. Record yourself describing your routine and listen back to catch your progress. It's so motivating. Don't be afraid of mistakes. They're like stepping stones to fluency. Celebrate every new word or phrase you nail, because each one is a victory. If you don't know all the vocab yet, start with what you know and build from there. Learning English is like painting a picture, one brushstroke at a time, and soon you'll have a masterpiece. Let's wrap up with a final recap of all the key verbs we've covered today. Wake up, spring out of bed, do a happy dance, splash my face, brush my teeth, give a pep talk, brew tea, whip up breakfast, eat breakfast, pick my outfit, get dressed, slip on sneakers, throw on a scarf, head out the door, go to work, settle at my desk, fire up my laptop, check emails, reply to messages, work on projects, design logos, have brainstorming sessions, tweak designs, have video calls, plan designs, edit videos, create mock-ups, research trends, pack lunch, grab a bite, go to work, head home, kick off my shoes, sink into the couch, watch Netflix, stir up dinner, bake dinner, try a new recipe, tackle dishes, curl up with a novel, video chat, go for a jog, listen to music, scroll Instagram, brush my teeth, flip through a magazine, sketch a doodle, hit the sack, go to bed. That's a massive list, and it's perfect for describing your entire day. One final challenge to seal the deal: write a short paragraph about your daily routine using at least 15 of these verbs, then share it in the comments. For example, I wake up, spring out of bed, splash my face, brush my teeth, brew coffee, pick my outfit, get dressed, slip on shoes, head out the door, settle at my desk, check emails, work on projects, pack lunch, go to bed. I can't wait to read about your day. And if you have a unique habit, like a morning dance or an evening ritual, tell me about it. I'm all ears. We've covered so much today, from sunrise to bedtime, and I hope you're buzzing with excitement to try these phrases in your own life. Thanks for joining me on Anx English. If this episode sparked some learning joy, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, share this video with your friends, and leave a comment about your daily routine, your favorite verb from today, or any topic you want me to cover next. Your support means the world, and I can't wait to read your comments and hear about your days. Until next time, keep practicing your English, stay curious, and have an incredible day. Catch you later, language superstars.